Okay, welcome to the first British Grand Prix video here. It's last to first challenge as Sergio Perez. And it's the first on the channel, as you can see on the screen. And it looks like a very nice day here at Silverstone. The first on the channel, and hoping to get a lot of excitement in this video. The race will be held under 3 laps from last to first as Sergio Perez on the Red Bull. And the race will be held in the show. And the map will be shown now as we go down to the first corner down at Hamilton Street, down to Abbey and onto Farm Curve and onto Village. And coming down to the loop and into Aintree and to the Wellington Straight. Coming to the next corner, Brooklands, and down to Lockfield and to Woodcourt and Cobbs, where Max Verstappen and Hamilton are where iconic crack. And to Maggots, Beckett's, Capel Gulf, Hanger Straight, Stove and Ville. And that's how I finished the lap at Silverstone. The race will be held as the first time on this channel as last to first as Sergio Perez in the Red Bull trying to bring to glory. The last lap, it will be a 3-lap race as told before. The race is now on the track now. And very famously shown as the 2022 Formula 1 car, which also got shown in an event earlier before this race weekend. The car was unveiled and looks very nice as well. As we move on to the starting grid of this last to first challenge, we're gonna have it now. Fernando Alonso will lead from Carlos Sainz, who is going to be second from Gasly, Hamilton, Lando Norris, Nikita Mazepin, Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo. And then from Antonio Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen, as it's the Alfa Romeo lockout. And then comes George Russell and Latifi's another team lockout for Williams. Aston Martin lockout, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll lockout the grid. And Bottas and Leclerc, Bottas just out qualifying Leclerc. And we have Mick Schumacher and Ocon. And then Tsunoda and Perez, who is us, starting this race last. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights here, and we're racing these lights out and away we go. We had a brilliant start and we make a bit of contact with the Williams ahead of us, doing a grid change as we're racing George Russell now down to turn 1. The brilliant races, both the Alfa Romeos as in Joel and the starting grid have done a lockout, and we have made up a lot of position. We have P12 here coming down to turn 3 I believe, and we're already built to wheel with the Aston Martin. I think that was a very, very good start. Now we're built to wheel with Daniel Ricciardo and coming down the inside of Abbey, now into the P8 position. We're into the point already and lap 1 and so. And we're down the inside with Max Verstappen, a teammate there who's fighting Nikita Mazepin for P6. But we get ahead. Now we have Lando Norris ahead, and we're going to get ahead of Lando Norris as well. I think that was a very good start, and we're heading down to Cobbs and we're passing the old pit straight and building, and we're coming to Cobbs nicely, no crashing this time Hamilton, but we now have Valtteri Bottas ahead of us. There's a bit of contact there as we get ahead. Very nice move down, and we do make contact with Pierre Gasly, who gets 5 per second now. Carlos Sainz ahead in the Ferrari. He's done very nicely this race from P2 in qualifying, but we get ahead of Carlos Sainz and up to P2 we go. This is a crucial position for us, and we have Fernando Alonso in the lead right now ahead of us from 4th position. Can he win the race, or can we win the race from last to first? Let's find out now, because it might look easy for us, but now we have Valtteri Alonso. We make a bit of contact there, as I don't think we have damage, but we will to wheel here. Obviously it's wheel racing 3. Now we're trying to pick up the slipstream down to turn 1, but we can't do it yet. Coming down to turn 2 right now. We're trying to trail down Alonso and coming down to turn 3 right now. We're heading down to Abbey to look around the outside of Alonso. That won't work. But now we have the slipstream and trying to go down the inside. And we have the straight line speed here though, but can we pick up the slipstream? I seriously think we could still win this race because Alonso is very slow. He's just blocking us right now. There's no different spot I can find. We have the outside line here. Can we get the better traction? Get it on the outside. No, we can't. Now coming down to Stowe. Can we get this slipstream? It's still gonna bow down. Coming down to Cobbs. We still could go for the launch, but that would result in Alonso crashing out. But we go down inside of Hook. What a move that was. That's definitely one of the best moves in the lot as we move up to P1 by midway of lap 2, and that is how you do it. We're into the lead. Let's go. We're into the lead of the Silverstone Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix in 2021 in the Real Racing 3 last first challenge. This is all we need to complete the challenge, but we still have to go for one more lap and then only we can finish the race. This has been an extraordinary race. We go a bit off the track, but it doesn't matter. Coming down to the final chicane over here, just going through it very nicely, and coming down to the new pit straight. I really like this compared to the old one, but now it's a final lap of the race. We're in the lead for Red Bull from Alonso, from Sainz, and then the Haas is behind. This has been a very nice race weekend, as you might have seen. Can this be a first win in the last two first challenge in the F1 series? I'm not told just one Real Racing 3 game. This could also be done in the F1 games or even in iRacing. But we're in the lead right now. Coming down to, I see my phone screen just coming up there, and trying to get on the acceleration pedal very nicely through the 200 meters of the car behind us, and I might be letting you enjoy the car sounds later on as we finish, as we're crossing over pit straight and coming down to pop very nicely. We've aced it here. We're about to do this. We're about to go home to win the British Grand Prix in the last first series here. As we cross the final chicane, it is gonna be us to win as Sergio Perez as V2 Racer. We win in the last two first series, and we have won. Go subscribe to the channel and like the video.